Hey guys, this is Daphy and this is the Daphy Show, and yes, this is my get to know me video, and it could have been the first video I posted, but get to know me today, okay? Get to know some stuff about me, some embarrassing, some not so much. All right, let's go. So my producer, Jem, is going to be asking me some questions, hopefully not too weird, but let's see what he has. Okay, Jem, roll it.
What's your position in your family?
My position in my family, I'm the last child. It's obvious, yeah? Yes, I'm the last child, yeah. So yeah, okay. I'm the last of four.
Last of four, all right.
Yes, 2 guys, 2 girls, and I'm the last, so the second girl.
There's a trend that the last kids in the family are usually over pampered. Is that
No,
true?
I'm not over pampered. I'm not pampered. My brothers will disagree, but I think it was just the right level of upbringing I got. So yeah.
Okay. What's the first thought that came to your mind when you first saw your son?
I remember looking at him and thinking, really? He is this small and he caused so much. That's all. That's all I'll say. And I was also thinking everyone needs to get out of this room. So those 2 thoughts.
For both of them?
For both, well, that was for the first. The second was, I think I was just thinking never again, never again. I think that was it. But yeah, of course, we all think that in that moment. So yeah.
Can you tell us one odd thing about you?
An odd thing about me. There are a ton of odd things. Because I know someone out there is going to comment, oh my God, she's totally weird. There are a ton of odd things, but I'll mention one, which is I never try on clothes. So if I go into a store to shop, I never try on the clothes. I just buy what I think is my size, which is of course size 4. Buy what I think is my size and take it home and see what the fates have for me. Yeah, that's what I do. That's an odd thing. Is it? Is it an odd thing?
Yeah.
It's,
you should try on your clothes.
I should try on my clothes, yeah. But just the drama involved in taking off my clothes, I'm like, I'll do it at home. Yeah,
because different brands have different sizes.
I know. They need to have one size. Can Congress pass a bill, because there's nothing else important for them to pass right now? Pass a bill on sizing, yeah.
What's the biggest lie you've ever told? Remember that your pastor is probably going to see this video.
I know my pastor's going to watch this one day, but the biggest lie I've ever told is also okay, yeah, it was 2019, and it was one of those days, I had eaten a lot of food, and I think the bloke was involved. It was just a lot going on, and so someone, said, oh, hi, like someone I knew was like, hey, hi, like, you're pregnant, right? And I was like, yes. And she said, how far along are you? And I said, 4 months. And she said, oh wow, you're already showing so much. And I was like, yeah. And we walked past each other. And up till today, I'm like, whenever I run into her, I'm always like, oh my God, how has she not asked me about the baby? She's probably feeling some kind of way not to ask me. And I also asked myself, like, why did you have to lie like that? I think I just didn't want to. I don't know what I was thinking.
Why would you do that?
What was I thinking? I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know. It could be either way. She's probably thinking what happened to the baby, or she's thinking I'm crazy for lying like that, and then one thing that taught me is one lie always leads to another lie. Like you always, because she said, how far along are you? Like, no, are you pregnant? I said, yes. So, I could have just said no, and none of that would have happened, but it's beardo. Again, it's beardo. And I remembered another odd thing, which, yeah, it's a bit odd, but yeah, I talk to myself a lot. Just in case someone runs into me somewhere in life and you see me talking to no one. But a good thing is the cordless earphones, what are they called? AirPods?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're perfect now because everyone's talking to themselves, so it's not odd anymore.
It's not really odd. I talk to myself too.
Okay.
Most
so
times.
we're good, yeah.
People are like, what are you doing now?
We're good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, one more odd thing. I'm Team Big Head. Yeah, I feel like my head is really big. And I know people always say, no, it's not, like it's perfect. But every time I go to buy a hat, it's very hard to find my size. It's really tough to find my size. And I always end up having to tell people, especially, okay, can you, from your store, can you get a hat of this size, blah, blah, blah. And I just got one, and here it is. I know my weave is like huge right now, but I love this hat. It's from the kingdomlife.us.us, kingdomlife.us. I can adjust the lid, blah blah blah, and it just fits. See, how do I look? Do I look good?
You look amazing.
The Kingdom Life I'll put it in the in the description. I'll put it in the description box, and it says soar, and I love that. I love when a brand is like big on uplifting spiritual messages. I love that. So yeah, ask me a question in the comments. I love you guys. Subscribe, do that. Subscribe somewhere. Is it up? Is it down? I don't know. Subscribe, whichever way. And follow me on Instagram at The Daphy Show. All right, guys. Bye.
How about one odd thing about me?
Okay, one odd thing about you is you're pretty normal. And sometimes I catch myself saying, how is it so normal? Like, how is it so... There has to be something weird. So I won't be surprised if I discover that you kill bunnies in your spare time because you're too regular. Like, no, there has to be something weird about you. Yeah, so...
Okay, thank you for that.